Hi, this is Luke A with PCT, and in this video I will show how to use the Formula RX tool. To access the Formula RX tool, begin in View by selecting the farms and fields that you would like to create prescriptions for. Then in the right-click menu, click Formula RX. Beginning at the top under the Settings section, the resample cell size will determine the cell size or pixel size of the prescriptions. The default is 20 meters, which works well for prescriptions utilizing grid soil sample results. The cell size can be set in meters or in feet. Check the Apply Cell Size to Shapefile Only box to apply the cell size to the resulting prescription shapefile, but to use a 2-meter resolution for the resulting layer and report. Set the target activity date. This will be the date that the resulting layers are saved under. Two of the same layer types with the same product names cannot be saved on the same date. So if you would like to save two layers with the same layer name and product name, they must be saved under different dates. Then under the Products and Formulas section, choose the Formula group. Click the Edit Formulas button to be taken to the Add Edit Formulas tool. To only display products, check the Products option. This can be used when converting soil nutrient recs to product prescriptions. More on this later. Then select the formulas that you would like to utilize. Then use the Season selection to select the seasons of layer data that you would like the formulas to reference. Multiple can be selected. If there is the same layer under each selected season, the two layers will be averaged. Click the Options button next to the season header for the option to use a field's latest season. This option will automatically select the latest available layer for each field. If you have soil results for multiple depths, those depths can be selected. If two depths are chosen, they will be averaged. The Units column will display the units that the formula is generating, and this will determine the units of the values entered in the remaining specification boxes. Under the Min column, a minimum rate can be specified. Similarly, in the Max column, a maximum rate can be specified. Switch rates can also be entered in the Min column, separated by a comma. A switch rate of 50, 100 will set prescribed rates between 0 and 50 to 0, between 50 and 100 to 100, and above 100 to the prescribed rate. A switch rate of 50, 50 will set all rates between 0 and 50 to 0, and above 50 to the prescribed rate. With the Split box checked, under the Max column, split rates can be entered. These are entered as percentages. A split rate of 50, 50 will divide the resulting prescription in half. 4 split rates can be entered as long as the values add up to 100. Under the Available Product column, a total amount of product available can be entered so that the resulting variable rate maps equal the total of the available product. Under the Average Rate column, you can enter the desired average rate for the resulting prescriptions. The Cost column allows you to enter a cost per unit of product. The Flat Credit option allows you to enter a flat credit that will be subtracted from the resulting prescription in the unit specified for the formula. The Credit Layer option allows you to select a layer to be subtracted from the resulting prescription. This option is limited to one field at a time, and the layer selected must match the product and units of the resulting prescription. Under the User Variable column, you can click Edit to view and edit user variables if present. If a default value for the user variable has been entered, this will be used automatically. To use a different value than the default, a user value can be entered. Once the formulas have been set up, fields can be selected. The fields displayed in the list will be dependent on the field selected in the grower farm field tree in View. To filter the fields by crop zones, turn on the Filter by Crop Zones option. Then select a season and crop. Season plans and crop zones can be created in Setup. If multiple crop zones are present for a field, the crop selected in the Filter by Crop Zones option is the only zone that will receive a prescription. Then if the selected formulas utilize a yield goal, the yield goals can be set up per field, and by selecting the crop and then the yield goal type. The flat yield goal type will be entered as a flat rate in the gray column. The mean yield goal type will utilize selected yield layers and use the average of those layers as a flat yield goal. Multiple layers can be selected and will be averaged. The grid type will vary the yield goal across the field based on the selected layer. Multiple layers can be selected here as well, and they will be averaged. For both mean and grid types, yield potential and yield average layers can be selected as well. A second crop can be entered for 2-year build prescriptions. The crop, type, season, and yield goal options can all be entered in bulk at the top of the list or specified per field. When finished, click Create RX. The resulting prescription maps and rates will be displayed, along with any layers that went into the creation of the prescriptions. The example shown here is only creating a prescription for half of the field because only that half had an assigned corn crop zone. Click on an RX to expand it, or use the Expand All or Collapse All options at the top of the list. You can select or deselect prescriptions that you would or would not like to download. Then, under the Available Actions section are options for exporting. With the Download Shapefiles option selected, there are various options for downloading shapefiles. You can set a character limit for the file name length, or assign custom names or templates to both the individual shapefiles and the zip folder. This is optional, and if a custom name or template is not entered, the grower farm field product naming structure will be used. Templates can be created using the @ symbol, followed by a specifier of your choice. If multiple fields and or products have been created, you can choose to combine all into a single shapefile. Check the Download Reports option to download reports. The settings for combining above will also combine reports. The generated layers will be automatically saved after hitting Create RX. To delete these layers, check the Delete RX Layers option. If the grower is linked to Operations Center, you can check the Send Shapefiles to Operations Center option. This will send the shapefiles to the Files page within Operations Center. If machines are connected, you can choose to send the shapefiles directly to the machine by selecting them from the Machines dropdown. Also, if the grower is linked to Operations Center and the formulas used to generate the prescriptions are set to the grower level, you have the option to add the prescriptions to an Operations Center work plan or create a new work plan with the generated prescriptions. When the export settings have been configured, click Run. As mentioned earlier, if a soil nutrient rec layer is being created with a formula, these can be converted to product prescriptions. Nutrient rec formulas are set up without a product. After the nutrient rec layers have been created, click the Select Layers and Switch to Product button. This will automatically display the list of available products. Here you can choose the desired product and click Create RX.